Hey y'all, it's Chancellor and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm redoing my video on dreams that I posted this morning. It had some kind of error with this new camera that was given to me. I'm trying to work out. So until then, I'm going to go back to the streaming off my Surface or recording off my Surface and go from there until I figure it out. So sorry if the sound is still bad or whatever. Getting there, working on it, just working on it. So what are dreams? Everyone dreams every night. Whether you remember it or not, you do. And dreams, yes, they can tell you things, and most of the time they do, but how dreams work is it's your subconscious speaking to your conscious mind in like symbols. Because every night when you go to sleep, you wake up into the higher part of you and you're doing amazing things like creating oceans and creating plans, doing whatever, doing, you wake up and go to work. It's like you're living a dream here is really what you're doing in this kind of reality. All you're here to do on earth is to learn. That's it. Learn. So you just gotta not take things not take things so seriously and just have fun and live and don't worry about what other people are thinking or other people are doing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You're here for your purpose. I mean, don't just shut everybody off and don't mean anything about that, but it's like the law of one. I mean, everyone and everything, everyone's connected. So when you're being hurtful to somebody else, that's another part of you that you're hurting, and you don't want to get caught up on the karma wheel, for sure, because that's what kind of keeps you locked here. And I'll do some more other videos about that too. And so when you dream and you wake up to your higher self, like the astral part of you, and astral projection is something else I can get into on another video. If you want to hear about that, just let me know in the comments. But when you dream, it's people are like, well, I have nightmares, and what does that mean? And it's it's not what you think it is. It's just the way your brain can only interpret interpret what you've seen and what you have been in contact with, what you've experienced. So if you're getting chased in your dream by some guy with a chainsaw, that's really not what's going on. I promise. It's just the way that you're interpreting it. And then when you come through, back through your higher self, and you wake up here in this reality on earth, you go through a veil of forgetfulness. And with that said, when that happens, your subconscious is just kind of getting bits and pieces of when you're coming back to. So that's going to give you little pieces in a dream and little tidbits here and there. So that's why it comes like that. And the best thing to do to remember your dreams more in its entirety is to make a dream journal. I'm like, oh, make a dream journal. I'm not going to make that. just just try it out. It don't have to be a beautiful journal with a little lock and key on it. It doesn't have to be like that. You just write on a piece of paper. But if you set the intention and to remember your dreams before you go to sleep, so I'm going to remember my dreams. I'm going to remember my dream. And you wake up and you write down what you remember, if you remember anything, and it starts to become a habit. And then you'll start to remember your dreams in more of its entirety. So try that out. And again, like I can't stress enough how important meditation is and what it'll do for you. So and like I said, and I'm going to make a video about meditation. People have been asking me, "Would you make a video about meditation?" It's like, okay, I will. So, like I said, if it's only 5-10 minutes, meditating will change your life. It has changed mine. I can't even express how much it has. It just has. I mean, I've always like been everywhere, And now I'm just like, just so zen, you know. And when you're living that zen life, it's better. Nothing gets to me, nothing makes me mad anymore. It's just, it's like, okay, here we go. For instance, so if you're someone comes up to you and they're bumping into you, and you're like rah rah rah, and you just, you know, all the testosterone and everything's flowing, like rah rah, just get back at them. But it's when you're like, hey bro, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. But when you're zen, you're just like, okay, yeah, that's the zen life, and that's what you can be meditating. You just gotta meditate. Just be zen. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Have fun, live, and who cares what anybody else thinks? And I tell people all the time, be yourself. If you're not you, who are you? The hardest thing you could ever do in life is to try to be somebody you're not. There's no reason for it. Be who you are. That's why I don't edit my videos, and I'm gonna leave the other one messed up there. I'm just gonna repost on there a thumbnail. What are dreams? Part two. Redo. Take two. Something like that. But it's okay. Just relax. If you just live and be mindful of your thoughts and the words you speak. And everything is a choice. And you have a choice whether you want to say something bad about somebody or whatever you want to do, or do some wrong to somebody. And when you hurt people, good people don't go around hurting other people. It's just, you don't do it. And those people that do that to you, they're just projecting. They're hurting inside. And you just have to remember, when someone does that to you, they're not above you, they're below you. They're already below you. And so you need to have sympathy for them and try to help them if they want help, or ask them if they're okay with something. You know, it just, like one smile or something somewhere will change someone's world. And I live in the South here, and people have lost any kind of etiquette or manner or something, anything, whatever you want to say it's called. Even here, no one waves at each other anymore. No one does anything. Human interaction has just almost ceased because of social media and whatever. No one talks to each other anymore. So, and I'm sitting here on YouTube, but it's different ways of getting a message across. Keep watching YouTube. But yeah. And I had some questions today from one of my clients, and that's what I love. Again, why I love doing my job. I'm a hairstylist, so I get to help so many people, and that's why I started to make a YouTube channel, is so I could reach more people and help more people. So, we were talking today with a new client, and we were talking different things, and asked if it was a friend of another client that I have, and I said, have you talked to her about this? And I was like, no, not really. Because I'm kind of iffy about when I talk to people like, oh, what's your channel? I was like, oh, it's about, global awakening and, finding your higher self, kind of. So, because you're kind of sketchy. But people are like, oh, that's the devil. Especially here, and I live in the Bible Belt in the South. Yeah, they're like, well, do you believe in God? And I was like, well, it's hard to say this, but I mean, it's not that I believe in God. I know there's God. And it was so beautiful. My sis, Tanea, she said, she wrote me, and she's like, you need to look up this about Carl Jung. He was a psychiatrist in Zurich, Switzerland. He's passed now in this reality anyway. And amazing. And that's one of the things he said on there. He was being interviewed. He was like, do you believe in God? And he's like, well, that's a difficult question for me to answer. He was like, I don't believe in God. I know there's God. And that's what it is. That's what I try to explain to people about this whole thing. It's just, there is. It's the source, God, the creator, whatever you want to call it. It's what it is. And we went on to talk about, I was telling her about Dolores Cannon. So I made a video about that. If you haven't watched her, you need to watch her. She's absolutely amazing. Start off with the 3 ways of volunteers. And she wrote a book about Jesus, about it, and who he was, and it's called Nazareth. And she goes back from when he was like a child and everything, and how he came into his abilities, how he knew about being a healer, and it's kind of like Reiki kind of thing in a way. But all his teachings and everything. Well, let me go back. I'm skipping. So as a child, they had this little confrontation with this other boy, and I think it's about 13, and he was in confrontation with them and touched him somehow and almost fatally wounded him, and it scared him. So he took off and realized what he had done. Took off by himself in the woods and stayed gone, finding himself and I guess meditating, doing all kinds of things and trying to understand what had happened. Then, when he realized he can do what he did and turn it around and do something good, that he can heal and help people, that's what he did. He came back in around his 30s and started helping people and teaching people these things. Again, he was teaching the law of one. And it's, I don't really recommend reading the raw material until you kind of get into this a little bit more, because it'll kind of pop your head off, but it might not. You might understand it. So, but anyway, he was, all his teachings are, he's kind of teach the law of one, how everyone's connected. Everyone is one. Everything is one. And just to be good to other people and do this and learn from everything you can here. And it was never supposed to be a religion, ever. Supposed to be a religion. And people, power. It's just how a man is. You have to have, it's all about balance, negative and positive energies. But they took it, twisted it up, wrote the Bible and what they wanted to put in, because there's 13 books of the Bible. It's not even translated. So, but it's all about control, power, and they twisted it up. And a couple other times that ETs, if you want to call it, came here, they've twisted it around somehow. So they don't interfere. And kind of Dolores Cannon talks about that a little bit on 3 Ways to Volunteers. But so yeah, know there's God, and that's what I try to build in my channel. It's not about crazy stuff or anything like that. It's about awareness, being aware of what everything is and who we are and why we're here, and that's it. So that's what I try to explain to people, and then I'm getting less hesitant about bringing up my channel because I want people to know. And people are like, well, what's your channel about, and what are you doing, why are you recording videos, and why don't you do sex videos? And I was like, Jesus, I have friends of all walks of life. And I was like, well, subscribe to my channel and find out. That's what you can do. That's the easiest way I can tell them. And but I just want to help people, reach out and help people. So anyway, back to the dreams. So when you're waking up to this higher part of yourself and doing amazing things, and coming back through, so we went through all that. Sorry, kind of always get off subject a little bit. But yeah, dreams aren't bad. There's nothing bad, or you're having recurrent nightmares. It's telling you something, yes. And by writing them down, keeping a dream journal, I think it'll help you to find out what they mean. But it's just symbols and stuff, and coming through to your conscious. Like I said, your conscious is duality. It's black, white, good, bad. It's just So yeah, don't let's go on that either. But anyway, I'm gonna get into, like, in my next video, about chakras and what they do and how to keep them clear when most people live out of their bottom 3 chakras. And when I do a lot of my Reiki healing on people, most of the problems are in the bottom chakras, like your bottom, your your root chakra is, which I had people with problems with today. It's past attachments that you've had, which will come out in forms of your hips or your foot or your knees, problems in that area. But I'm not going to get on to that. I will make a video about it, I promise. My next video. But yes, dreams are amazing. It's really, they have, like I was saying about astral projection and astral travel. Astral projection is more or less when you take your conscious mind and step out of your body. And you can see your sleeping, conscious body, I guess, laying there. Astral travel is when you just, your subconscious travels out to different places. It's more like a third person view, maybe. It's a good way to explain it. Which I do a lot. I'm still working on astral projection. It's very hard. I did it one time when I died back in 2000. Another video. But yeah, I did it. I work on it because I think it's amazing, to travel in the astral realms. And as people raise their vibration stuff, and a lot of people, and I'll talk about this too, about ghosts and everything, it's not really bad entities or anything like that. There are negative ones, but most of the time it's just astral bodies, and people are raising their vibration. The whole planet is going through a raising vibration to switch to different densities, which I'll make a video about that too. And yeah, I'm starting to, my mind just goes, have so many things to talk about, and I'm trying to keep my videos down, and I'm already going over a minute, but oh well. Sorry. Yeah, so dreams are just nothing but you getting signals or symbols coming back through after you go through that little veil of forgetfulness. And they do teach you things, they do tell you things, but most of the time it's really not anything. It's just what you're doing up there the whole time, just little bits and pieces are coming through on the way you understand it, because your conscious mind cannot comprehend what you're doing up there. And that brings me, I'm just gonna just say it, just say what I'm thinking. I'll just go with it. And people talk about, heaven and hell and all these things, and do you believe in that? Do you believe in demons? No. And yes and no. To me, I mean, people are like, well, I want to go to heaven and do this, and people in church, trying to pay their way to heaven, not being in churches by any means, but there's people like that. They're trying to pave their way, and you're already in heaven. You live there. You never left it. So it's okay. You don't have to worry about what you're doing or this. And, oh my God, I'm gonna go to hell for this. This is gonna happen. Oh, I just sinned into that. It's okay. It's fine. You're okay. You're already there. You're already there. Don't worry about it. So dreams. They're just, don't be so serious about it. Enjoy them. And try the dream journal. Try meditation. And it'll change your life. You'll be able to understand it more. And usually, if you're having some kind of recurring nightmares or anything like that, it's something to do with your chakras. They're telling you something. That's what your chakras do. And like I was explaining, they come out in different forms. It's messages to your body telling you what's going on. And you need to listen to them. That's all it is. And I'll go into more depth of the chakras and everything. And all kinds of other stuff that I went off topic on. But anyway, whatever you want to hear about, if you have videos you want me to make or anything you want to talk about, because I have so many things to talk about, and I'm trying to keep my videos under 15 minutes, and I failed at that again. But I send you all my love and all my light, and the next video is going to be in chakras. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the little notification bell next to it so you'll know when my videos pop up. I do videos every day, every morning, and I'm going to try to get up to 2 and maybe more than that, but at least I promise I'm going to do at least one video every morning. Have my people that wait for it every morning. So I love you, and see you soon.